wanted to understand from you, Shripad, like say, for example, how are you preparing these students for these technology transformations, especially around traditional industries? Given, traditional industries are not given that amount of, importance or that amount of care or that amount of attention, to be honest. So, how are you preparing your students for this technology transformation?
Right. Yes, as Mukul said, mm, and Sumanth also mentioned about mobile app development. Mukul mentioned about the sensors and then some embedded system part of it, AI matching, cybersecurity. Right. So from this we can understand. So technology always brings value and customer experience, and this is true for all types of industries. Now, as Mukul said, sensor integration is there. So similarly, now if I like if you go to or if you see healthcare industry, for example, so in healthcare industry, medtech has completely transformed healthcare industry. So healthcare industry, a lot of sensors are there, right? Starting from pulse oximetry, heart rate, and so many things. Actually, diagnostic tools are there, right? MRI, CT scan, X-rays. So many things are there, and now AI-driven decisions are there. AI-driven diagnostic tools are there, basically. And now, if you see, the backbone is what? Backbone is what? Artificial intelligence, machine learning, sensor integration, cloud computing, embedded system. These are the things. So we have already included those things in our curriculum. Now, if we come to, let us say, banking. So fintech has brought disruption in banking. The way banking works is completely changed now. They have brought that revolution through digital payment solutions now. And now if you see what is there in the background, basically cybersecurity is there, data protection is there, again like fraud detection, it is AI driven application only, machine learning is there, image processing is there, computer vision is there. So we have already included those things in our curriculum. Now if you see automotive industry, earlier automobiles used to use IC engines, but now it's complete electronic systems. Now if you see, it is backed by power electronics, and a lot of like sensors are there, sensor integration is there, embedded systems are there. So we have included those things in our curriculum. Now if you see urban transportation, so just now you may have used Ola and Uber, right, to reach this place, right? So Ola and Uber has brought disruption in urban transport systems. And what is it actually? It is just data structures, then discrete mathematics, and at the max you may say algorithm analysis, and then GPS navigation is there. So we have already included those contents in our curriculum. Then if you see fashion industry or filmmaking for that matter, fashion industry. So as Mukul mentioned once about augmented reality and virtual reality. So these days, customers can try on clothes, jewelries virtually without visiting that place, and before purchase it happens everything, right? Filmmaking, 3D animation is there, computer graphics is there, right? So these things are there basically. So I want to mention one special thing. There is one company called named Iris. It's established brand, established company in this domain, and they provide RFID based solution to jewelry and diamond industry. And I'm very happy to mention that they're VIT alumni, and it was their final year engineering project. So we have been consistently following technology and how it is used in industry. And one more thing I would like to mention: eight tech companies now, education. So earlier, the way content was delivered and then the assessment was carried out. Now it is completely changed. We have LMS system, learning management systems are there, and because of LMS, flipped classroom concept can be implemented comfortably. Flipped classroom is there. The assessment is like very transparent. Every student is aware about what kind of like what rules and regulations are there, frameworks are there. So it's very simple now. ERP solutions are there. Earlier, teacher used to spend almost 10 to 12 minutes for taking attendance, but it's very simple now. So there is a computer vision system. It just clicked one photograph, and based on image mapping, it marks the attendance of students. So it saves the time. So a lot of comfort it has brought. And again, I want to mention one thing. There is one company called as its brand is Edu Plus Campus, and the company name is Edu Plus now. So again, it's an established company. It has brought a kind of like what personalized education experience in education domain. And again, I'm very happy to mention that this company founders are VIT alumni. This company is founded by VIT alumni, and he was from mechanical engineering, and he is in now computer domain basically. Now, Sumanth mentioned about mobile app development. So Java is there, right? JavaScript, Java is there, and then Android is there, Android OS is there, Linux operating systems are there. So these all things we have already included in our curriculum. So what we did basically, so we have come up with a kind of interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary approach in education. We have come up with a kind of flexible curriculum. So we have introduced minors, majors, and honors. So a computer engineering student can take minor in electronics and telecommunication engineering. A electronics and telecommunication student can take minor in mechanical engineering, and vice versa. So this way, in true sense, we are trying to implement interdisciplinary approach in learning. One more thing I would like to tell you: we very systematically implemented one approach called project-based learning. So whenever it comes to select a project, so our teachers ensure students visiting stakeholders. They're interacting with stakeholders. They just don't sit and search topics on Google, basically. So they go to industry, they go to society, they understand the problem, they do requirement analysis, and based on that, they formulate the problem statement. So this way, as and when any change comes in technology, we try to accommodate in academics. So we have come up with a formula 60-40. So 60% is basic, and we bring very little changes in that part. This is fundamental actually, and it will stay there always. Right now, we mentioned about multiple technologies. The fundamental of this technology will remain same. But as and when some minor like what additions are there, so we use that 40% space, and we keep on revising our curriculum to accommodate those new things. Sometimes we use electives also. Sometimes we use some special sessions by industry also, and this way we are curating our curriculum and supporting our all stakeholders, industry, society, and research domain.